And it's a Kenya.
Super Bunny. How you doing?
I'm on a high.
Yes.
I'm living on the high of Jesus, man.
Manchester United fans say I disturb them too much, but I'm just thinking, Romelu Lukaku got his first goal yesterday on his debut. Yeah. For Inter Milan against Lecce.
Awesome, good stuff.
Manchester United are still looking for goals.
Oh, they'll find it.
You sure they'll find it?
They'll find it when Martin Amidu finds the $50 million that he can't find.
This guy scores 46 goals in 92 games, and you say you don't like him. I see. All right. He'll do the job for Conte, so it's okay.
Anyway, the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN 4G Plus. For fastest connectivity and highest internet speed, choose MTN Turbo Net and Standard Chartered Bank here for good. Now, MTN Momo is celebrating 10 years of making life simple by giving away 10 brand new Hyundai cars in the MTN Momo at 10 promo. And for the month of June, Rebecca Quay was the lucky winner of the Hyundai Grand i10 2019. Keep using your MTN Momo account to build points and win exciting prizes like Samsung Smart TVs up to 3,000 Ghana cedis in eCash or one of the brand new Hyundai cars, including the all-new 2019 Santa Fe from now until the end of August. Remember, promo winners will only be called with 0244 300 000 to redeem their prizes. Dial star 120 hash to check your points. Terms and conditions apply, so go on. Just Momo it. We day for you everywhere you go, just like George Addo Jr.
Yes, getting to it. Let's do the Sports Center this morning. And coming up, Romelu Lukaku scored on his debut as Internacional, beat Lecce 4-0 in Antonio Conte's first game in charge.
But this is Lautaro Martinez and a chance for Lukaku! On target on his debut. Gabriel at fault, but who was the first to react? It's the record signing. So much expected of him. And that's the first goal to pay back the heavy investment.
Reaction to come shortly. But first, former Hartsville Managing Director Neil Armstrong Monteway has an advice for whoever becomes the next president of the Ghana Football Association. Now, next week, the Normalization Committee and the football community will begin the process of getting new leaders for all levels of the federation with an extraordinary congress. Neil Armstrong, some years back, was interested in the FA top job, but wants whoever becomes the next GFA president to bring change or make sure that the image of the federation is really good.
When you come to the seat, whoever becomes the president, whoever becomes the leaders, your first priority is how you change. I talked about the image, and it comes to your posture. Because people, you mention some names, you mention Kate, mention Pama. Will we see the same postures? Or we see different postures. Even through the campaign, you begin seeing campaign the Timika but Eba executioner. Let us look at, because if nobody else steps up, it is one of our previous EXCO members who is going to become the president of the FA. So it's about how are they going to present themselves. I'm going to say that you need people or a person who will come there with an honest heart.
Meanwhile, one man who has made his intentions known in terms of running for the FA top job is King Faisal owner Alhaji Cruiser. Now, when asked if he can do the job with his level of education, this is what he had to say. He spoke in Tree.
Alhaji, I'm for say we a good college, but no bet me as FA president. No no one coach school.
Ma ko Arabic school. Who call UN? A jai secretary asam who call UN? Any baby ye ka English ya, Arabic in it, ye translate the man. French in it. Ahmed, what English? Hayatu, what English? My English is better than.
Well, a simple point that he was making. Just no need to get worried about his level of education because he feels he's been to Arabic school. Well, it's all good now, though, because Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach Keto Zachariasen has been advised to work on his back line as they begin preparations for the next game against Etoile du Sahel of Tunisia. Now, the Porcupine Warriors beat Nigeria side Kano Pillars 2-0 to progress to the next round of the CAF Champions League. Coach of the Nigerian side, Musa Ibrahim, thinks Kotoko can go far, but wants them to pay attention to their defense.
Yeah, because they learned even in Kano, so they give us good match. And they need to work on the defense because as we scored in Kano 3 goals without any set pieces, no penalty. So if you look at the day, we're supposed to score again 3 goals. If it's our day, we're supposed to score, but they need to work. The midfield and attack is okay and full backs, but they need to work in the central defense.
Now, we have to do some more on the Kumasi Asante Kotoko story because Coach Zacharias and his players will return to training today ahead of the first leg encounter in a fortnight. Veteran coach J.E. Sapong is backing Kotoko to beat Etoile du Sahel, but insists it will be tough.
It's not easy. It's not going to be easy, but I think looking at the position in front now, if we're able to overcome them, I think we'll get somewhere. I'm saying we because I'm a Ghanaian, although I don't support the two teams. I mean, I will not say I support any of them, but once a Ghanaian, always a Ghanaian. We hope that they go forward and then perhaps reach where they want to reach.
Right, let's get you updates from the African Games ongoing in Rabat, and David Akwe has won Ghana's 4th medal. Yesterday, Akwe came 3rd in the men's 81 kg in clean and jerk. Technical director of the weightlifting team, Professor Kyle Pierce, expects more from his lifters.
I think we have some medal chances here amongst the guys. You know, we don't pressure them for the medals. All we ask, Nee and myself, just ask them to do the very best they can, to perform at their best. And, you know, weightlifting is not a sport where you can play defense. So, you know, you do the every lift, do your absolute best, and you know, if you do well enough, you'll end up on the podium.
Now, Ghana could win more medals today in the men's 100 meters finals. Now, we've got Amwa Joseph Paul and Safo Ntrishan. I mean, they are all shown. They are all part of the 8 sprinters that will take part in the finals later this afternoon. In badminton, the men's singles second round results yesterday. Salah Ahmed of Egypt beats Ghana's Bar Michael 2-1. Sam Daniel of Ghana, managed to beat Clement Ibio of Nigeria 3-1. Andrews Ebenezer from Ghana lost to Opiori Anolua from Nigeria by 2-0. Now in boxing, Samed Shakul has made the last 4 of the men's light heavyweights, that's 81 kg, after beating Gaun Mbachi from Zambia by 3-2 in the quarterfinals contest. So we keep you up to date with all that's happening. Now we have to talk some tennis this morning, and we bring you news from the final Grand Slam of the year from Flushing Meadows. And Serena Williams made the perfect return to the US Open after last year's controversial final by thrashing her longtime rival Maria Sharapova. Williams won 6-1, 6-1 in the first round meeting, which ended up lasting just 59 minutes.
It's good to have tough matches. Well, it's good to get through tough matches. Especially for me, because I really sometimes tend to start slow, so it actually almost helps me.
Roger Federer overcame a brief scare to beat Indian qualifier Sumit Nagal in his first round match at the US Open. The 38-year-old Swiss, who is bidding for a record set title in New York, lost the first set before recovering to win 4-6, 6-1, 6-2, 6-4.
It was a tough first set for me because I had the lead, so things were looking good for me, but he came back and played very strong, so credit to him to really play a solid first set. I was missing a lot of balls, and I was trying to cut back on the unforced errors and hopefully serve a bit better, because that also let me down, but it all came back just in time, and at the end I played actually good tennis, so I'm happy.
Now, there were upsets on day one with ex-world number 1 Angelique Kerber knocked out of the first round. The BBC's Gigi Simon has the rest of the story from Flushing Meadows.
Former champion in Angelique Kerber, the 14th seed here, is out. Now, she's having a really difficult time of late, and she was beaten by Kristina Mladenovic, who's now coached by the man who was in the corner of Naomi Osaka when she won both the US Open and then the Australian Open at the start of next year. Ash Barty, who could go back to being world number 1, she lost the first set 6-1 in 25 minutes, so she had to turn it round to make her way through. And Venus Williams, first time unseeded here since 2013, she came through her contest. On the men's side, it's been fairly straightforward. Straightforward win for Kei Nishikori, a former finalist here in 2014. Daniil Medvedev, who's the player of the tour at the moment, came through comfortably. And defending champion and world number 1 Novak Djokovic looking to scoop up another Grand Slam title. It was straightforward for him on the Arthur Ashe Stadium.
So we keep our tabs on what will be happening at the US Open. More updates to come in our subsequent bulletins. But of course, before I step out this morning, Romelu Lukaku scored on his Serie A debut for Inter Milan as they convincingly beat a 10-man Lecce side. Now, Marcelo Brozovic killed Inter's opener And Stefano Senchi's drive made it 2-0. Antonio Candeva's 30-yard drive completed the victory after Leche's Diego Farias had been sent off for a nasty-looking challenge. So things definitely going on very well for Romelu Lukaku. We'll be keeping our tabs on it. And I thought you were going to ask me any more about what's happening on First Take. You know, yeah.
What's happening on First Take?
Yeah, sure. Which company is coming next?
Which company is coming next?
Promasidol Ghana.
Lovely. Promasidol Ghana.
Yes, they're going to be doing the whole thing with us on Friday. So
awesome. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Same venue, Lagoon Bar, the Badi Beach Hotel.
Yeah.
We love us some cowbell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you know cowbell on Friday night?
No, I'm just. yes, George.
But it's not bad. Cowbell Friday night.
I mean, some coffee, you know.
Yeah. So
yeah, keep it holy, man.
We'll be there to meet the team. And as usual, you know what's going to be happening. First Take on Joy 99.7 FM on Friday from 7
till 8:30. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you so much for that, George Addo Jr. with the Sports Center.
We rise early, way before the sunrise. We plan, we pray, we prep, just so we are a step ahead. We keep the conversations going to stay connected to family, friends, and business. They say, Agrobeswa.